The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Putting the tight end in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
And go!
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and short, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Third and 6.
Here we go, sack. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Cup. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A first down throw for Jackson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Give inside, it's Brooks. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Cup in motion. Go. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's going to look for the home run ball. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. A run with Brooks. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. On third down, here's Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A run on first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Let's go.
Now here's second and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll run with Brooks. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Jackson going to keep it himself. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Now Jackson. He's got his big target, Everett. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Tight end going in motion here. It's a give now to Kamara. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Condor. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it right here with Brooks. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready.
A carry now for Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion over Pierce. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Cup in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Cooper, Cup, touchdown, Panthers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Jackson now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. On the handoff, it's Kamara. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Second down and 8. Throwing Jackson. He's going to air this one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Again, it'll be Kamara. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they break through here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Condors. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, set.
They'll run with Moss. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Another try with Moss. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass is completed to Cup. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense.
He gets free. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Condors. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go, and the Condors are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.